Not later, but now. Maybe it was food, maybe success, maybe just a little attention. In a quiet green forest lived a clever little crow. He was fast, sharp, and incredibly curious. But he had one big problem. He was impatient. If he saw food, he wanted it immediately. If he wanted to fly, he flew before thinking. If something took time, he got angry. The older animals often warned him. "Good things take time," said the wise old owl. "Waiting makes you stronger," chirped the patient tortoise. But the crow only laughed. "Why wait," he'd say, "when I can act fast?" One hot afternoon, he saw a farmer spreading fresh seeds on the ground. "Food!" the crow shouted happily. But the farmer was still nearby. The other birds waited patiently on a branch. "Let's wait until he leaves," a sparrow whispered. The farmer shouted and ran right toward him. The crow panicked. He flew away as fast as he could, his heart pounding in his chest. When he looked back, the farmer was gone, and the other birds were calmly eating the seeds. If he had just waited, he could have eaten peacefully. A few days later, he saw a shiny piece of bread floating in a pond. He loved bread. Without a second thought, he flew down to grab it. He fell right into the water. His wings became heavy, cold, and wet. He struggled and flapped, finally escaping, tired and shaking. Nearby, a heron stood quietly. "I waited for the bread to float closer," the heron said gently. And with one smooth movement, the heron picked it up easily. The crow sat dripping on a rock, waiting again. Would have saved him so much trouble. Then came the hardest lesson of all. One evening, the crow was desperately hungry. He searched everywhere, but there was nothing. Then he saw a mango tree, full of fruit. But the mangoes were green and hard. Waiting felt impossible. But then he remembered the seeds. He remembered the pond. He remembered the fear and the embarrassment. He took a deep breath. "Okay," he whispered to himself. "I will wait." Waiting was not easy. Every morning he looked at the mangoes, still green. Every afternoon he felt hungry, still waiting. Every night he wondered if he should just give up. But he didn't. He watched the sun rise. He watched it set. He watched the wind move through the leaves. And slowly something changed inside him. He felt calmer, quieter, stronger. And then one morning the air smelled sweet. It was soft, juicy, sweet. It was the most delicious thing he had ever tasted. He ate slowly, peacefully, happily. There was no fear, no rush, no regret, just pure joy. From that day on, the crow was different. When he saw food, he observed first. When he wanted something, he paused. When life felt slow, he stayed calm. Other young birds would ask him, "How did you become so wise?" The crow would smile and say, "I learned that waiting is not losing time. It is growing stronger while time passes." So here's a question for you. The next time you want something immediately, will you rush? Or will you wait and let it become even sweeter? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.